Good morning, everybody. This is Peyton Lawler with HPL Auctions here in Union, Iowa, hosting the hay sale for December 10th, 2022. We got a big run, kind of crappy out this morning. I'm going to run through it. We've got a lot of hay still coming in, and we've got a lot of little squares under roof and a lot of squares at home. We've tried to cover or get these stacked as best we can, but we're probably going to be sitting on around 1,000 little squares, and then we'll move through the rest of the lots. So we're going to start right here. You can't see it real well, but it's number 8. There's 64 fourth cutting alfalfa. Might have a little dust in it, so really look into number 8 before you go on your purchase. So, and then we're going to move to number 8B. This will be fourth cutting 140. They've sorted it out. This stuff does not have any hay dust in it, so kind of sorted the piles. Customers are trying to just let you know what's out there. So gonna move on here. We got some grass hay. I know that's in shortage. We're gonna move on to 22A. There's 100, and this is year-old grass hay. She'll guarantee that it's all dry. If there's any bad bales in there, she said she would replace them. So if you're looking for grass hay, we've got some. Then we're gonna move on to 22B. There's 100 of this year's 22 grass hay. She'd all verify that it was all baled dry. She's got it tarped, it's all ready to go here. And we were sitting on about, again, like I said, another 400 or 500 that's inside the shed or still sitting at home. And fourth cutting, third cutting, and second cutting alfalfa, and I think we got another rack load of grass hay. We do have some straw coming today or for tomorrow also. Then we're going to move on to big squares, and we're going to have somewhere around 250 big squares. I'm going to go through a few that are here. There's a lot coming in today. I know there's about 150 en route after lunch today. People kept them at home, kept them covered, and so giving you the best quality they can. With 12B, we got 20 3x4, and they're calling it like a second cutting grass alfalfa mix. Moving on to 12A, they're calling that more of a straight grass hay with a little bit of alfalfa. Again, you could call it a mix. This stuff has got some smell to it, so make sure you look through these bales before you go to buy them. Moving on to 1C, he's brought us one load this morning. There's more to come. There's about 100 of these. That is going to be third cutting alfalfa grass orchard mix. And then there'll be another 100 that Dalton's going to get this morning of third cutting big squares 3x3s. So we will have a lot of big squares for you tomorrow. Moving on to large rounds, we're going to be running through about 650, 700 rounds tomorrow. We got a decent selection, pretty much everything here you can imagine. So if you're needing hay, if you're needing corn stalks, straw, we've got it. So I'm going to run through them as quickly as I can. So 8D is third cutting alfalfa. There's 24 of those. 11, there is grass hay, and there is, Jerry doesn't have that counted, I think there's 52 of those. 8C is also grass hay, and there's 12 of those. 10A is 8 stored inside first cutting alfalfa, and there's 8 of those. We got a little different deal here. Number 26 is fourth cutting alfalfa. There's 3.5 bales, so you'll get 3.5 times your money if you buy the whole lot. Fourth cutting just baled up the road north of town. Really dry, really nice stuff. Number 6 is round bales of grass, and there's 65 of these. Just regular waterway grass, native grass to the area. So moving on to 8B, there is 9 stored inside grass. Now he's calling it a pasture grass, so not waterways, something baled out in a flat acreage. Moving on to 5A, there's 14 stored inside grass alfalfa mix. I would say the alfalfa is real light, but there is a lot of grass and really nice hay. Moving on to 3C, there's 14 rye bales. 3A, there's 25 stored outside second cutting alfalfa. Moving on to 3B is grass hay, just stored outside, and there's 32 of those. Number 2, these are a little bit smaller bale. I thought Jerry got a weight on them, but I don't see them. They're grass hay. They were stored inside, and I believe there's 28 of those. Moving on to 1A. Looking for the card on that one. I don't see that one either. So if anybody follows me, blame my wife because she's been tagging them. 1A is stored inside grass, and I would call that an orchard brome mix. And I'll get you a number here on the video. 1B is stored inside grass. Again, Heather, thanks for giving me the card. Looks to be about 34, 36 of these stored inside grass. Again, really nice hay. Number 7, there's 32 third cutting alfalfa stored inside. Really nice hay. 1D, second cutting grass. There's 9 of these. 9B, I'm sitting on 4. These are a grass bale that might have a little oats in them. Grass. 18A, second cutting grass. There's 16 of those. 18B, there's 40 first cutting grass. 9A, there's 56, I believe, oat bales. Those were all stored inside. They might have a little bit of grass in them, but great feed there. Moving on to number 4, there's stock bales. There's 32 stock bales. 9C is 30 first cutting grass stored inside. 16A, I got 15 third cutting alfalfa. 13A, I got 8 large alfalfa. I would call that a third cutting alfalfa. Really nice looking stuff. 19 is 30 cornstalk bales. 16B is 3 first cutting alfalfa grass mix. I'd say it's more of a straight alfalfa, but nice stuff. Number 14, there's 16 large rounds of grass. Number 20B is first cutting alfalfa. There's 19 and a half of those stored in a tube. I've got the test on those, and we'll have those posted that day of the sale. Number 20A is third cutting alfalfa. There's 11 of these, again stored inside. Number 15 is orchard grass. There's 9 second cutting. They're a little bit smaller bale. I'd call them a 4.5 footer. Guessing the bales weigh 1,200. 21, this is oat hay. There's 7 of those. Number 23, there's 67 large rounds of grass bales. Again, that's all number 23. Kind of looks like it was stored inside. Number 25, there's 16 large rounds, second grass clover mix. Really nice looking hay. Number 27A is large rounds of grass, 16 of those. Number 27B, I got 6 cornstalk bales. Number 28 is 16 large rounds of grass stored inside. Really soft, looks more like a second or third cutting grass. And last but not least, I don't have a tag on this. This just came in, is kind of a oat forage mix hay, some smaller bales. Just came in this morning in the snow. So we've got a lot of hay. We've got hay coming in. Guys who need it, please come and contact us, and hope everybody has a safe weather driving today, and hope to see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. sharp here in Union, Iowa.